up, guys? Welcome to Nick and Andrew's Wrestling Reviews. I'm Nick.
I'm Andrew.
And this is our Fantasy Friday. Even though it's not on Friday, we're sorry. Me and Andrew were very busy this week. I had to go to a stupid dentist appointment.
I had a concert.
He had a concert. And, sometimes it's going to happen. Sometimes we're not always going to be on time, but we try our best. And we're always going to make sure the video comes out anyway, whether it's a day late or a month late. It doesn't matter. The video will come.
Yeah, because, we're going to do our Extreme Rules prediction 3 months from now. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, after we know what happens, then we're going to do the prediction and make it look good.
Yeah.
So, alright, anyway, like I said, this is Fantasy Friday. And basically, for those who don't know, Fantasy Friday is just a segment we like to do. It's completely, like I said, fantasy. You pick a wrestler from any time period, any organization, and you say a match that you'd like to see two guys fight in.
Yep.
And it's just completely fantasy.
Yep.
It probably would never happen, and it's just something fun. We want you guys to start chiming in. Let us know how you feel. A couple guys have already done it. It's nice. It's just a way to get us all hanging out.
Yeah.
So you go first today, bud.
All right. Well, my Fantasy Friday this week is 90s Kane against Bray Wyatt.
So we're both gonna do a Kane.
That's fine.
I have a Kane match too.
All right. So this is part of not talking about it beforehand.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's great.
90s Kane was the best.
90s Kane and Bray Wyatt. I think that'd be an awesome match.
Yep.
I think Bray would really sell everything like perfect.
Yeah. I personally think 90s Kane would beat Bray.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He was so vicious back then.
Yeah, because we've already seen Kane versus Bray at SummerSlam, which was awesome in an Inferno match, and Bray won. But that's because the Wyatt family helped him. Yeah, they interfered. But 90s Kane
probably could have took all three of them.
Yeah, 90s Kane was
not
such
even cared.
Beast. First off, as I've always said, Kane and Undertaker are my favorites of all time, and I grew up in the 90s. Mm-hmm. That's when I became a wrestling fan. So 90s Kane is like my idol.
90s Kane's the best.
Yes.
He's just such a monster.
Uh-huh.
And every time he would go out there, he's going to kick some ass.
Yeah, someone was most likely going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90s Kane was the best Kane ever.
So I think we're in agreement. 90s Kane would beat Bray Wyatt, but it'd still be an awesome match.
It'd be an amazing match. It could be any stipulation. I don't think he could beat 90s Kane. By the way, 90s Kane was the WWF champion. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's still very relevant.
He's director of operations.
Yeah, and Kane is one of those figures that he's always going to be relevant because of his whole story and everything. Like the original story, he's the Undertaker's half brother who died in a fire, who's supposed to be died in a fire, and
fire that he caused.
Yeah, he caused, and then he's ended up being Paul Bearer's son. So the whole thing is just really cool. I love the story between Undertaker and Kane. I'm one of those guys that I will sit in my room and watch Kane and Undertaker matches all day because I love them. Because my two favorites. But anyway, my match is two promotions. Okay, my match is current Kane from the WWE against the Monster Abyss from TNA Wrestling.
That's really cool.
Yeah, both, and I want it to be a hardcore match because anybody who's ever watched an Abyss match, he's one of those guys that doesn't mind to get slammed on thumbtacks. He's kind of the modern day Mick Foley, and Kane is just a force to be reckoned, and he beats people up. He's the same guy that threw Zack Ryder off a friggin' stage in a wheelchair. Kane is the ultimate monster in my opinion. I love Kane. I think he's unbelievable.
I think Abyss would give him a run for his money.
I think it would be a crazy close fight. And I really believe that if a match like this would ever occur, I really believe it should be an Extreme Rules match. And this is a match that is it could be very real. For some reason, if TNA released Abyss is a guy who could definitely thrive in the WWE and be completely fine.
Yeah, with his current gimmick too.
Yeah, oh my God,
he wouldn't have to change a thing.
No, yeah, the Monster Abyss. If anybody's never watched TNA, YouTube his matches. They're unbelievable. YouTube Abyss and Monsters Ball matches. Okay, Monsters Ball is the TNA version of an Extreme Rules match, but Probably the UFC, probably that's the UFC, probably the WWE has like a patent on it or something that you can't, like a trademark on it that you can't use Extreme Rules.
Probably.
So they use Monsters Ball, and he's had amazing matches with Van Dam, a lot of really good matches, and everybody knows who Kane is. Anybody's a WWE fan, and if you don't know who Kane is, then you must live under a rock. So me and Andrew are both on the Kane train.
On the Kane train.
So yeah, let us know what you think. Do you think '90s Kane would beat Bray Wyatt? And do you think
Current Kane would
beat-
beat the Monster Abyss.
yeah? So let us know what you guys think. Thank you. Always like, subscribe, and check out Andrew's other channel, Game
in
and
the
Genesis.
description.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
See ya.